Independent, New Japan, Mexican, and women wrestling.
They're all on the list, especially women's wrestling. Especially women's wrestling since Sasha ended Paige's career.
Yeah.
What happened?
Did you hear about this?
Well,
come on.
No.
What do you call it? Sasha was in the corner. Paige
Right.
had her back to her, and Sasha gave her like a double.
Was this on Raw?
Kick. It was a house show, wasn't it? It might have been Madison Square Garden, actually.
You hear about this like 2 weeks ago? She got kind of like temporarily.
Yeah. I
stinger.
remember that. I remember. Okay, wait. I remember that they had to stop the match if she was hurt, but I didn't hear nothing about her ending her career.
Yeah, the doctors.
Done.
Yeah, they won't clear her. She's got the spinal stenosis that ended Edge's career in Austin, and
Yeah.
So
wow.
How about that?
Wow.
How about that?
I just and people are saying like, well, they did the spot the night before, but when you look at it, man,
that's because here's the thing: all these snowflake fans have hung their hat on this women's equality stuff, and they can't be objective when things like this happen. You know what I'm saying, bro? I keep saying it all along. These injuries in the WWE will stop if you start fining and suspending the guys that hurt the other guy.
right? And
if you also fine and suspend the agent for the match.
and if you notice, look at it like if
Real quick, the injury you'll go like 2-3 months and wow, nobody's getting hurt. It's like because they stop doing things that can cause injury. You know, that's what'll happen.
Which is exactly what they're trying to do, like with football. Now you see, remember back in the day at Disco, when somebody came after your quarterback, you could literally remember Joe Theismann break his leg. I mean, I remember I couldn't wait for our players to get the quarterback because I wanted to see how much you could fuck them up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could fuck a quarterback up. Bro, you can't even blow on a quarterback today without getting fucking fined or trying to hit somebody that helmet on helmet, huh?
If your pinky touches the quarterback in the helmet, that's a 15-yard penalty.
No.
You know? I mean, like I said, they're trying to protect. And it's like until they start
until
doing
WWE does something like that, it'll continue.
But here's one thing.
It'll be a quick fix. Nobody wants to hurt somebody else and get fined and suspended. You don't want to get hit in the pocket, you know? It's really the only fair thing to do, because when you're reckless, I mean, let's say an injury happens and it's nobody's fault. But if you recklessly hurt somebody, you should be fined and suspended, because that's not what this business is about.
Yeah,
you know.
And she kicked her at between the shoulder blades, almost at the base of the neck. Like that shit's obviously you guys know, but that shit's dangerous. And I think it's because
when you hit right there, you can get seriously whiplashed on that.
Yeah. But
you know what I'm saying?
Sasha came from NXT, so she's like like an internet favorite. You know, she's very popular also. But I think it's because they've already anointed her as one of their favorites.
Right.
So if she does something wrong, they don't want to bury her.
And me, what am I always do? I just call everything like I see it, completely fair, completely objective. I don't, I mean that's the way I am. And I would just make this a blanket fines and suspensions for hurting the other guy. And trust me, I guarantee you,
I was gonna say it would be a big difference if like Baron Corbin hurt someone, and everyone would be like, "Oh my God, he's crazy reckless." But when Seth Rollins hurt John Cena, oh well, it was an accident, So it's
when he hurt Finn Balor, he heard that's then Taz is on there because Taz always talked about PJ Black, like he used to tell Russo, you got to bring this guy in and stuff. But so when Seth Rollins hurts all these guys, like, oh, he's safe. He's come on. You gotta call it like you see it. You lose your credibility when you don't call things objectively.
Mm-hmm. And it has to do with people's favorites. They're willing to excuse them if it's someone that they enjoy or whatever.
Yep, 100%.